Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So Valby was another Descendant that got some minor numerical buffs alongside VS and Frena. And I wish they had done one or two more things for Valby like they did for VS, basically increasing the MP would have been nice. So basically what they've done is the bubble bullet, the burst damage has been increased from 469.5 to 845.1. For the laundry bomb, the continuous damage has been increased from 52% to 104%, so basically doubled it. These two abilities, the two dimension abilities 2 and 3, they have reduced the damage interval from 1 second to 0.8. So yeah, although in this build I'm not really using them, but they have done that as well. For the laundry bomb, they have also added the core requirements. So if you have 5 cores, you get certain perks. Keep in mind there's a bug currently both for Frena and VSA, and that is these two mods are not applying to the unique. So this is a known issue. I thought this was intentional, but this is a known issue, and this will be patched with the next patch. So basically, you want expand weapon charge, compulsive magazine, and over here the rounds per magazine. If you can get 12%, that would be ideal. This one is still currently working. The mods inside are not. But when everything is working, you'll get 80% from the 4 cores. If you have 4 cores, you'll get 80% ammo. You will get 12% here. You will get another 88% from the 2 mods. And that will increase your ammo or your bullets on your 4th ability. So it should work for both Frena and Valby. So yeah, so that is the update to Valby. Now let's look at the build. Also, they have added a new trigger module. This is called Ground Eruption. I've got a fairly decent one, okay, not gold or anything, but still very close to the top. What you get is a lot of damage if you're using ground dot. So ground dot, first ability is ground dot, second ability is ground dot, third ability is ground dot. And when enemies are being hit by the ground dot, you take out your 4th and you use the global dot. So basically anything on the ground is ground dot and anything in the air is global dot. So apply ground dot to the enemies and then apply global dot, and then you'll do a lot of damage. You also get extra damage against Colossus, against elites, against commanders, against tyrants. So this helps take out some of the bosses in the Forbidden Sanctuary very, very quickly. And I think she's probably the best at taking out those guys because of this mod. Now, for the build itself, we have a standard build. Assume this is crit rate insight. So insight, concentration, emergency measures, where is front lines, nimble fingers, MP conversion, focus on fusion, focus on non-attribute, 1 range mod, 1 HP mod. So for the ancestors module, the easiest swap in my opinion would be critical hit rate, and if you can get some critical hit damage with this, some fusion power would be nice, fusion modifier would be decent, something like that. And I think that will be ideal. As you can see, I only have crit rate, so I just swapped the insight. I don't get extra crit damage here or fusion power, but I do get a decent amount of non-attribute, which I kind of already had, but still there's no harm in having a little more. But the ideal roles here, a lot of crit rate, crit damage, and fusion power, fusion modifier, those things will be ideal. As you can swap out the insight and you'll be close to max or already max crit rate, and then you'll get more damage. So currently the way this works is you have to stand on the water to get your crit rate. So I have only 18% here, but if you spam your first ability and you keep standing on water, we are at 91, which is good enough, because 91 to 100 you won't notice a huge difference, but if let's say you are 75 and 100, you'll notice a difference. So yeah, so don't worry about maxing out the crit rate. And I've left the options here in Arche tuning, so you can actually get these and you'll get to 99%, I think, if you have a role similar to mine. All right, so that is the build and the ancestors mod, ground eruption covered. Now for the external components, we have the standard enlightened mage. So basically when you use your skills, you can see here, you see that diamond with the minus in the middle, that is your truth. So you get 3 stacks of truth, which increases your non-attribute, and also the gun you're holding, the Peacemaker, will give you even more non-attribute. So you'll end up with a lot of non-attribute, which is a bit too much but we kind of need the cooldown. Otherwise, I would have gone with the power beyond. So basically here, what I've noticed is with this first ability, 1.3 is the sweet spot for me. You can get away with 1.5, but any more and it just becomes too slow. And if you drop it down further to like 1 second, then you spam too much and run out of MP. So for me, 1.3 is ideal, works nicely for me. We are mostly using the first and the fourth ability. We are not even going to touch these two abilities. I tried having a run where I was using all 4 abilities, and just spamming 1 and 4 was faster. So I'm just going to stick with the 2 fusion abilities, which is why we are also going with the fusion reactor, materialized mixture, cooldown, and crit damage. Arche tuning, we have gone with a couple of HP because the enlightened mage doesn't have a lot of HP. We take the skill, we take the MP, we take the cost, we take these two, skipping these two because I could get this instead. We take the range and the skill here, we are skipping this one. We're taking the skill in the middle, we're taking the MP, cooldown, the 3 crit damage nodes, and then over here we are taking the Arche chain catalyst to reduce the resistance to the non-attribute power. For the inversion, once again we are reducing the cost, increasing the MP, and we are giving more HP in case you get hit, because we don't have a lot of HP on this build. I mean, 14,000 is plenty, but I generally have more on my builds, but the enlightened mage doesn't have a lot of MP. So I like to be comfortable, and you'll see with 14,000 you're pretty comfortable because you can spam your first ability ahead of you and do a bunch of damage. So you should be okay with this one. So yeah, so that is the build here. Options on the gun, the only thing you really care about is the 12% rounds per magazine. You can put sprint cores to run faster. Over here you have expand weapon charge and compulsive magazine. You can put defense master here as well, so every time you defeat an enemy you'll get 128% defense, so that will help you out as well and keep you safe, I guess. So yeah, that is it for the build, and I'll leave you with the footage for the Forbidden Sanctuary. By the way, she is now the fastest clear for me. Up until now, Sharon was fast. She is now about 30 seconds faster, just over 6 minutes. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.